What if I told you that a fully fledged MMORPG similar to the likes of New World is coming to Wax? Or should I say, it's already here. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel here today, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gabriel, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over with you guys the first of its kind MMORPG fully built out game that is going to be on Wax. We've seen a lot of games on Wax, some come, some go, but nothing quite to the likes of this. The game that I'm talking about, you may have heard of, you may have not. It is called Avalon. If you're anything like me and you're a big gamer, someone who's played World of Warcraft, this is like a dream come true for you. Now, as I've been doing my digging about this game and as I've been learning more and more about it, one of the things that really caught my attention is how this game, it's not just on Wax, it's on Polygon, it's on Binance Smart Chain, and it's soon to be on even Ethereum. A hot topic specifically that's been in the crypto space lately is having cross-chain compatibility, having, not so much of like a tribalistic belief that, one chain is going to be, end all be all, right? But that multiple chains all can interact with each other. Limiting yourself to one chain is like having a game only on Xbox, but you can be on PlayStation, you can be on PC. You're just narrowing down your audience so much, and in terms, you're only ruining the game in itself. So being integrated with multiple chains, in my opinion, is the best thing for a game's longevity, and it'll build the most broad player audience. Now, transitioning a little bit away from the blockchain side, I want to move into the graphics, the ambiance of the game, what the whole feel and the vibe is for it. Obviously, for an MMO, what's really important is having that great music when you enter the different cities and towns, having the good graphics that make you feel immersed. That player experience is so important. On the topic of Avalon's graphics, what's really cool about it is it's built on Unreal Engine 5. If you don't know what Unreal Engine 5 is, it's basically like the gold standard nowadays for graphics in a game. All the top AAA studios are transitioning their games into using it. Different games like Fortnite, who just recently transitioned to using it, and even GTA, which are building their newest GTA 6, saying that they're going to be using Unreal Engine. Now, transitioning away from the graphics and onto the ambiance, the music in the game. The knowledge available right now is that a man named Leonardo, who worked on games like Final Fantasy's music, he worked on games like Blade Runner's music. Me personally, I played Final Fantasy a lot, and knowing that someone who's worked on that game's music and the ambiance is now working on this project, it's really cool. You just know that it's going to have the right vibe to it. Now, we've brushed up a little bit on the graphics of the game, what it's built on, the ambiance, who's making the music, and even a little bit of the blockchain side of it. Now, let's dive just directly into the game itself. Avalon takes place in the 11th century in a time where knights are around, kings are around, but there's also that mix of mythology where there's dragons, you have the Order of the Round Table, King Arthur's relevant. And even as the name of the game suggests, Avalon, yes, you can find the mythical place Avalon. The game has a bit of a mix of mythology and then also historically accurate events, people that actually existed, and things that went on in the past. In my opinion, that's that perfect in-between sweet spot where you can kind of almost learn about things that have happened in the past, but then also have that mythological side of things where it's really fun, a lot of storytelling. Now, in total, for the first edition of Avalon's release, there'll be 12 kingdoms available in which you can pick which one you want to start off and play on. Each of those kingdoms having 20 villages, 10 towns, 7 harbors, endless dungeons, and a vast sea that you can explore as well. Having that vast map is so cool to me, exploring villages, doing quests, finding off-road little areas, killing certain monsters and getting certain rare items, and then obviously having a sea where you can explore and find the One Piece, having a sea that you can explore, do naval battles, and find the mythic land Avalon. It would be rude of me to talk about an MMO without diving deeper and mentioning the classes in this game. In Avalon, obviously in the form of NFTs, you can purchase and play as characters, elves, druids, knights, vikings, and even white and dark mages. And having each of these classes and characters that you pick being NFTs truly shows you that this is a play-to-earn, play-to-own game. Upon picking that character and entering the game, you'll be able to level him up, and at any point in time, you can take that character and sell it on the secondary market once you've leveled it up. So for example, once you reach level 20, you're actually able to travel from one kingdom to the next. So you can level your character up to level 20 and stack up level 20s and even sell them on the secondary market, because that'll be a valuable level to be at. The topic of play to earn, play to own doesn't just stop at the characters. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's so many other ways that you can be active on the secondary market with this game, and some of them being owning land, owning businesses that provide you materials, and then obviously the simple going through dungeons, completing quests, going through the storyline, and collecting items. Some of the different types of businesses you can acquire in Avalon that will help you, stay active on the secondary market, generate that income, right? Are you have mills, which will obviously be giving you food, where then you can then dish out to players. This will be crucial to keeping their health bars up. You have forges, where you'll be crafting items such as, swords, axes, bows, all these different types of items that they'll need for combat. And then you even have things like stables where you'll be raising horses, and these horses you'll be able to sell it to players and they'll help boost their movement speed. They'll be able to travel the lands faster. There's many more other businesses that you can acquire in the game, but these are just a few that are really essential, everybody will need, and you'll be a person supplying them to the players. Now, contrary to businesses, owning land is a little bit different in Avalon. It's a bit more passive than active income. Many players will request to build on your land. There are different types of businesses, and in turn, they'll be having to pay you a tax for doing so. Obviously, if you own a lot of land, people will be building a lot of structures on your land, and this in turn will be a lot of tax money that you'll be gaining. With there only being 12 kingdoms, I could definitely see land being scarce. I could see the prices of it going up as more and more players get to the game. They need to build structures on the land, obviously. I could definitely see owning land being one of the more profitable things. Now, knowing all this info, you might be thinking, how can I play this game? It sounds so amazing. I want to play it right now. Currently, all we have is just pre-alpha gameplay that we've seen from the devs. As of right now, you can go on markets like the Atomic Hub, and you can find NFTs that will allow you to have early access to the game once it's released. Alrighty, there was a lot that was covered in this video. I hope it was easy to digest, and I hope it was exciting for you, as I'm just as excited for this game. MMOs have been a really big part of my life, and I know for a lot of other people in the crypto space, it's the exact same thing for them. So I do really hope that this game is to all of our expectations, and I hope it even surpasses that. All we can do is stay hopeful for the future, obviously. Now, if you enjoyed this video, as always, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more content so you don't miss out on future videos. Leave a comment down below on what you think of this game. Are you excited for it? Does an MMO almost sound like out of reach? It definitely seemed out of reach for me when I first heard about it. I almost thought, man, this can't be happening. You know, it feels too early almost. That's been it for me in this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.